Hi everyone, welcome back to the podcast. I hope you had fun yesterday. I hope you're recovering well, that you're safe and sound wherever you need to be. As you tune in to me and Dhana, giving you some, mind-numbing information about something or another about investing when you're not really in the frame of mind for that. But anyway, we will try our best and keep it light. Yes, Dhana, what do we have?
Sir, in our list of pharma companies, we have 3 companies, sir. Right now, I think. Zydus and Dr. Reddy and Natco. These 3 companies are there. If I'm affordable to invest your money of 1,000 rupees for a pharma companies for a month or for a week, I have 3 options, but I want to choose any one, right? Anyone. So for that, I have 3 companies. In my preference, Natco is slightly at the 3rd place and Reddy at the 2nd place. Zydus at the 1st place. Reason behind that was, in Zydus Lifesciences, they have the best diversification, I think, from the 3. Like they are in the medtech, biosimilars, diabetes, oncology. Like that of diversification, they have been done. Key drugs in the Zydus Lifesciences, Aplat-to-Made and Eralda, it was called as. And then nephrology, ketoconazole for the shampoo, it was here. And then CVS and Caremark deal. So these all are the key drugs for the Zydus company. And then as well as Zydus Wellness also in the part of that company. And then if you are taking the risks also, US tariffs and amputautical surgical integration risk also there. So in the current situation, they are being very strong. So these all are in the Zydus for a short summary. If you are taking the Dr. Reddy, they have been strong presence in the generics and biosimilars, good global reach. If you are comparing the Zydus and Natco, Dr. Reddy have the good global presence than that. And if they are taking the key drugs, G-Revlimid is a one drug. It was a key drug for the Dr. Reddy. And nicotine replacement therapy. This was the key drugs right now. So risk, if you are taking, Revlimid slowdown was coming, sir. The price pressure also in the US. So for that, Revlimid drugs also coming in a pressure. And then the tariff risks also there. And the third one was Natco. If you are taking the Natco, they are only focused in the oncology. And then past Revlimid drug was success. So that was coming into the end of 2026. And then their key drugs was also the Revlimid and the oncology drugs. So risk, if you are taking a revenue, constantly decline because of already their drugs have been sold out for the Revlimid. And then new major approvals like and the next of Revlimid replaceable. Right now we are discussed in the past video, one drug was approved. Like that major approval of any drugs like that, we have been not found. And then in US competition also heavy for the Natco. So this all are I have been concluded, sir. And then if you are taking the R&D spending, Natco Pharma only spend the 500 crore for the R&D spending. From that R&D spending, if they are taking a percentage revenue of 13%, and Dr. Reddy spending 2,000 crores, and they are taking 7.5% in their revenue. Zydus, we are taking 1,700 crore they are spending in the R&D. They are taking from the revenue of 8.3%. But it's still confusing for me, sir, because 500 only they are investing Natco. They are taking the revenue of 13%. But the Dr. Reddy investing 2,000 crore, but they are taking only 7.5%. This only a confusion point, but all right, this all others. And then US revenue also, if you are taking Natco 55% overall revenue come from the US. Dr. Reddy 45 and Zydus 50. So this all are that. But other markets, if you are taking Natco only in the US market majorly and 30% in the India. But other companies are doing other markets like UAE, Latin America, like that, etc. Other Asian markets also they are doing. This all are this metrics have been showed like Dr. Reddy good nice, and then Zydus also in the top 2. Natco for me it's in the 3rd place, sir. But I am taking the valuation metrics like fundamentals. Natco looking like 15 or 14 PE and Zydus 20 and Dr. Reddy 22. But in that fundamentals it was like 14 PE. I don't know how to analyze that. So these are the confusions and then my suggestions, sir.
Okay. Well, these are 3 great companies. There's no doubt about it. Okay. But you must understand each company in pharmaceutical is like cricket, right? The game of cricket. You can have different types of players. You have specialist bowlers, you have specialist batsmen, then you have an all-rounder. You cannot have a team just full of all-rounders, nor can you have a team just full of bowlers. So you have to mix and match. So my strongest suggestion would be, don't think that you must only invest in Natco or only in Dr. Reddy or in Zydus. For example, Dr. Reddy, you can compare it to like Rohit Sharma or Dhoni.
Dr. Reddy, Dhoni.
Yeah, Dr. Reddy, Dr. Dhoni. Okay? Think of it like that. Because it's like a steady opener, captain who gives consistency, leadership. Senior, okay, plays long game, dependable in crunch situations. These are the kind of things, okay. Always delivers some 30-40 runs in IPL and can hit match-winning knocks when required. So the reason why you pick him is stability, experience, cool under pressure, and this guy will be the one who anchors your innings. So Dr. Reddy in your portfolio for Pharma will be the anchoring stock.
Like it is a captain.
Yeah, he's a captain of it. So you build around Dr. Reddy. Okay, so Dr. Reddy is a big company. Because it is a big company, it's a large cap, growth will be slow.
And steady.
Steady. Slow and steady.
Steady.
Okay, that's why it is the anchor. It is the base plate which you put your tali on. If you're looking at Natco, it is like your spinner. Like your Sunil
Narine.
Yeah. Okay, he's like that. High risk, high reward. So when you have a spin bowler, he can go. He'll bowl and then he'll go for 6. He himself be like this. Then he'll get up and see if the guy in the outfield, if it's going down his throat. Then if it goes down his throat, he'll see the bowler celebrating like this. But if it goes for 6, he'll be like.
But Sunil Narine does not have any face emotion, sir. Like if he take in the wicket also like that.
Exactly. So he can win you a match or he can lose you the match.
Okay. I risk and I reward.
Correct. That is the way you should look at Natco. So depending on the condition, depending on the price, Natco can become a multi-bagger. So if you buy Natco in the cycle, right, like pitch, you see the pitch, like Chennai pitch, a spin bowler is great.
Spin bowler is great.
Yeah. So same way, you look at Natco's price and look at the analysis of Natco. If you buy it at the right time, Natco will go through the right cycles and become a multi-bagger.
Like man of the match.
Correct. So the biggest problem with Natco is, I'll tell you what, Natco is the kind of company where you should know when to buy it and when to sell it. You should not hold Natco like how you plan to hold Dr. Reddy forever and ever.
Then say them when to sell.
That is the problem. Because when I say that, immediately everybody wants me to be in their dream team and tell them what to pick. I am not going to tell you. That is your problem. That you do research. Like how you follow the game of cricket, learn to analyze your players and your statistics and learn how to read Natco and when to. Because you have done all the videos. There's no secret in this. It is just hard work of reading. When you studied Natco, did you find any secrets that you needed to go to biology class and learn?
No, sir.
You could understand.
From the reports only I am taking.
You understood, right?
Understood.
Now you understand, right? So, like I say, if you go see old Dhana's videos, you'll know when the cycles of Natco work and when you should buy it. And when it peaks, when it becomes, you should sell it. And then wait for the next drop to buy it again. But Natco is that kind of a stock where you should ride the wave and get on and get off. It's very difficult. So that's why I don't recommend it for guys who have just started investing. To tell them, get on, get off. Right now, you just buy, consolidate. When you have 1,000 crores in your account, then you can, think of all this jugglery. So that's the way you have to look at Natco. Now getting to Zydus. Zydus is like your Arthik Pandey.
All-rounder.
Okay, he's got a little bit of this. He has a little bit of that. He's the guy who balances your team. Because suddenly, if you're short of a batsman, you can send him inside and tell him, boss, today I need you to bat. If all your bowlers are getting thrashed, spin you tried didn't work, you tried fast bowling, seam bus, it didn't work, then you'll call this guy the mystery man. Because you don't know. It could be his lucky day. So that's the way. What is his strength? All-rounder. Same thing is true with the Zydus. It is a solid performer. Okay. So that one also can become a multi-bagger, but it will be much slower than Natco. Zydus will be not the kind of stock which you sell. Zydus you buy at the right time and you hold, like Dr. Reddy. But Zydus, because the way the company is, from 500 rupees to becoming 1,000 will be much shorter than Dr. Reddy going from 1,000 to 2,000. So that doesn't mean you right away buy lots of Zydus. Because Zydus rarely comes into consideration range. Most of the time you will see Zydus,
it's an above range.
But when it corrects, it will correct deep, it will plunge and then it will stay there for a little while and start crawling back up. Like you see in Cipla. Right? Cipla has become expensive now. Almost expensive. But it was for a few weeks. It was sitting. It was coming below 20. It was dipping. If you manage to grab some, you are lucky. But slowly it's going 23, 24, it's crawling.
And then the surge was
yeah,
happened, sir.
suddenly you'll see it's gone back to 30.
Normal level.
Yeah, it'll become diamond needle again. So that way you should think about it. Right? So,
Okay, sir.
like how you constitute a team,
Mm.
you prepare for IPL, your dream team. Same way, think of your portfolio as Natco as like that.
Okay, sir.
And Dr. Reddy like that, and Zydus like that. So, should not just focus on one. Like I said, shouldn't just have all bowlers or all batsmen or all rounders.
We need to pick a team.
Yes, you need to pick a team. You need a wicket keeper. You need a captain. Right? So, pick and choose and make sure it all works together.
Okay, sir. And the last final question, sir. Like that you are saying Natco has a buy point and sell point. If one was investor, like I know when it will be bounce back or when it will be drop, but I don't want to do that. I'm holding for a long years, for a decade. So can I just leave that one by?
Hey, if you're holding forever, you can buy.
That's it.
Then you should not worry about anything. But many of our viewers can't do that because the human mind, the monkey in the mind starts. If you don't answer this, it'll be like, okay, it happens to Arun every day. Morning, when Arun wakes up, he doesn't wake up like, he's like, Arun's like, what happened? Wow, what happened? So,
market corrected? No,
yeah,
nothing.
not all of us can be like my brother, where you buy and you forget and you hold forever and ever. So figure it out.
I'm slowly picking up that skill, sir. Forget and buy and forget.
Yeah, buy and forget is a hard thing to do. And to think of that you're investing in a business and you're not buying a stock is a very hard thing to do. But once you get it, once you understand it, it becomes very easy. That's why, it's not like our British way of studying. You can't mug it and vomit it. You have to go back to Indian way of learning, which is to understand why. In our way of learning, before the British came, the way we used to learn was the student should ask the teacher, why is the phone sitting on the table? Why is it not falling off? What is keeping the phone here? Then the teacher will say, see, now I'll tell you about gravity. Then the teacher teaches gravity, you'll never forget it. But if you do the old British way of teaching, question one time, answer 5 times. What is gravity? What is gravity? Like if I ask you, pull out your first year question paper for physics and I give it to you now and say, answer it, Dhana, you'll probably
Definitely
not pass.
I am by the British way.
All of us. No, that's what. So that mentality you have to change, and you have to change that approach and enjoy knowledge for the sake of knowledge. If you do that, then you'll understand what Anand is saying, what Buffett is saying, and you'll be able to invest. And of course, do realize Warren Buffett or Anand, what he says is not the only way of making money, is not the only way of investing. Right? Like Dhoni is not the only captain. That team is not the only team. There are other teams which win. So this is what we know. This is what we have understood. So we are sharing that. If you like
successful story like that.
Correct. If you like it, try and learn it and figure it out. But I'm not saying this is the best way or this is the only way. This is our way. If you like it, try it. If you don't like it, no problem. Carry on. We wish you the best. Hope we are at least entertaining.
Entertaining, and then just learn. This also one technique is there.
Correct.
Just in that information you should.
And if you have enemies, you can pass them our technique to them and hope they fail. Anyway, I think we have taken enough of your time on a Sunday morning. I hope you enjoyed your breakfast as we were with you. And we wish you a wonderful day as you get ready. Tomorrow is a holiday for some of you. So enjoy the holiday. And those of you in our group who are Muslims, we wish you Eid Mubarak.
Eid Mubarak.
Yeah, because me and Dhana are now going to be reaching out tomorrow morning to talk to you guys. So definitely we're wishing you advances Eid Mubarak, that you have done 40 days of Ramzan. So congratulations, and we wish you the best, and may the blessings be upon you. Right. Anything else, Dhana?
Nothing, sir.
Nothing else. Thanks for watching the podcast as always. See you next week with something fresh and new, hopefully. Thanks.
Bye.